Hello, welcome to everyone. This is the video regarding Career Guidance Program. In this Career Guidance Program video, I would like to explain the notification released recently by the State Bank of India. The State Bank of India has released a notification for the post of Customer Associate. His duties are customer support and sales. So Customer Associate is the post, comes under the clerical cadre. So in State Bank of India there are two cadres, one is clerical cadre and the officer cadre. So this customer associate falls under the clerical cadre. So in this video I would like to explain and I would like to reveal you that what are the notification details and syllabus details. And the first thing is notification details and the syllabus details. And in the second category, I would like to explain how to achieve this job. That means how to prepare for this job. So these two things mainly covered under this video. I think this video will certainly help you, and watch this video and share it. Then it will be useful for the all the job aspirants in the State Bank of India. So first of all, coming to the notification details. In this notification details, the State Bank of India has released notification for 8,301 posts. Okay, these are the posts across the country. There are some posts in each state, and you can apply for any state, but you should take a local language proficiency test. If you applied for the another test, another state in which you don't know that particular regional language, but you should learn about the language and you should take a regional proficiency test. Then you will be eligible for apply any state in the country. Okay, next coming to the job profile. This is the post for customer associate. So customer associate, as I already told earlier, this is a clerical cadre job. So but it's not at all inferior to the probationary officer or any job in State Bank of India, because if you work as a if you joined as a customer associate, you will be on probation for 6 months, and after 1 year you will be promoted to associate. So after next associate, then if you get the 10 years of service seniority, you will be promoted to the senior associate, and then special associate, and then chief associate. These are the job profile. And but if you want to become an officer in State Bank of India, after completion of the 3 years as a in clerical cadre as a associate, you are eligible to officer. So there will be internal exam will be conducted for officer promotion examination, and you are eligible when you completed 3 years. But there is one important thing: you should complete CAIIB. So CAIIB and JAIIB, these are the two examinations conducted by the Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. So JAIIB means Junior Associate of Indian Institute of Banker, and the CAIIB means Certified Associate of Indian Institute of Banker. Okay, if you complete these two examinations, you will get 3 additional increments in clerical cadre itself, and which is also eligible for the promotion test. If you want to take a promotion test, you should complete CAIIB and 3 years of service as a clerical cadre, and then you will become an officer. You will be called as a trainee officer. If officer directly joined as PO, that is probationary officer, when you are going from clerical cadre to officer cadre, you will be called as trainee officer. But it's not at all inferior to the probationary officers. You are equal to probationary officer when you become a trainee officer. And and coming to the you can go up to the CGM level. When you become a trainee officer, you can become scale 1 officer, that is assistant manager, then deputy manager, manager, chief manager, assistant general manager, deputy general manager, and chief general manager. These are the working categories in State Bank of India. And then after CGM you will become a DMD, then MD, then chairman. So but when you are from clerical cadre, you can go up to the CGM level itself. Okay. And then coming to, this is your job profile, and you will get starting your salary will be up to 24,000, including all other additional benefits. Okay. And this is about your job profile. Next, coming to the syllabus details and the exam pattern. So in this State Bank of India, for a customer associate bank associate posts, you have to take two types of examination. The examination pattern will be in two stages. For the first stage is preliminary examination, and if you qualified for in preliminary examination, you are allowed to take mains examination. Okay. In preliminary examination, you have three subjects. The first one is English language, and the second one is numerical ability, and third one is reasoning ability. So you have 1 hour, and 100 questions will be given, and 100 marks will be there. Within 1 hour, you should answer all the 100 questions, and according to the cutoff marks, you will be eligible for the mains examination. But it is an elimination process. The marks obtained in preliminary examination will not be considered for the final selection. So do mind, this is only qualifying. The marks will not be considered for the final selection. And coming to the mains examination. In main examination, if you qualify the preliminary examination, you will be allowed to take mains examination. In mains examination, there are 4 types of subjects will be there, and first one is general and financial awareness. That is the one subject, and the second subject is quantitative aptitude, and third one is English language, and the fourth one is reasoning ability and computer aptitude. So there are 190 questions for 200 marks. The time will be 2 hours and 40 minutes. So mains examination is a very crucial point in the selection process. And after mains, if you qualified for the mains examination, you will there will be certificate verification and the local proficiency test. Then there is no interview in this recruitment process. And this is all about the notification details and the syllabus details. And we are okay. Let us see in detail about each subject and how to prepare, and all these things will be covered further. And the first of all, coming to the new there are mainly 4 categories. The first one is, let us talk about reasoning ability. So reasoning ability in preliminary as well as mains exam also contains the reasoning ability. So what is reasoning ability? The reasoning ability is how fast you think about a given problem, or how fast you reason about a given problem. So it depends on your fastness. Okay, for example, 2, 4, 6, 8. What is the next number? Obviously 10. So if you given the same problem to a normal person, he will think for 5 minutes and he will answer it. But it is not at all required. You have in the preliminary exam itself, you have 20 minutes, I think, for 35 questions. So it is very difficult. How fast you think, that determines your selection process. So there are different topics in reasoning ability like coding, decoding, number series, and puzzles, syllogism, orders and ranking, direction, distances, blood relations, seating arrangement. These are some of the examples that I would like to mention. But I think I recommend that you take a coaching. So coaching certainly helps in a lot, and this is all about the reasoning ability. So reasoning ability is only achieved when you practice. The practice is the only key of the success. Okay, when you should pay more time on the practice, then you get success in this examination. And coming to the quantitative aptitude. So quantitative aptitude is a test to evaluate your numerical ability and the problem solving skills. So first of all, coming to quantitative aptitude contains two parts. One is numerical ability, and second one is the problem solving skills. So in case of numerical ability, there is a problems like simplification. So simplifications mainly based on the BODMAS rule and the calculations. So when you are very well acquainted with the calculations, so you are able to do these things very easily. Okay, for example, numerical ability. To facilitate the numerical ability process, you should have learned 30 tables and squares up to the 30 and squares up to the cubes up to the 30. So you should practice in this part also. The practice plays a main role. So I request you all to practice as more as possible, then you will be the winner of this process. Okay, and coming to the problem solving skills, quantitative aptitude poses problem solving skills. Like there are a number of categories like data interpretation and problems on profit and loss, and problems on average, allegations, percentage and averages, probabilities and percentages, calendars, boards and streams, clocks, and simple and compound interest, heights and distances, pipes and cisterns, and problems on ages, decimals, fractions, surds and indices, speed and time distance. So these are some of the examples will be covered under the problem solving skills in a quantitative aptitude. So there are number of books and there are a number of coaching centers offers different coaching for these all quantitative aptitude and reasoning. So go through that and be the winner. Okay, and next, coming to the English language. English language mainly contains reading comprehension, closed tests, common errors, sentence completions and sentence improvement, idioms and synonyms, antonyms and one word substitutions. These are some of the examples in which English is covered. So I recommend English paper reading is the only solution for English language improvement, and there are a number of books also available in the market. Buy it and go through all the things, and if possible go for coaching. So this is about the English language. And coming to the very one of the important key aspect in the this examination pattern. So the financial awareness. So financial and general awareness. So what is the general awareness? And general awareness mainly have two parts. The one is general knowledge and the second one is the current affairs. So general knowledge is a standard general knowledge, and there are, for example, what is the capital city of Japan? So that is a GK. It will not change. But as far as the current affairs are concerned, the current affairs is nothing but what is happening around us presently. So that is, you can know by the daily newspapers. There will be in current affairs, there are mainly international issues, national issues, and issues related to the political, and issues related to the economic, and issues related to the sports, and issues related to the science. These are the main aspects covers under the current affairs. So please go through daily newspapers, preferably English newspapers, then you can understand English as well. So go through daily newspapers and note down every point every day. So please don't depend on monthlies or fortnights, and because they are ready reckoners. If you prepare for yourself, then you can remember very well. So that will help you in your examination. So I recommend you to take daily newspapers and note down the important points related to the national, international, and science, economic, and sports related. As far as sports is concerned, you should remember the players and their tournaments and winners of the tournaments and some terminology related to the sports. For example, there are a number of terminologies are available, and there are number of tournaments is there. For example, Santosh Trophy. Santosh Trophy will be given in which game? So that will be given for football. Okay, it's a football tournament, and like there are a number of terminologies are available for these sports. Okay, for example, leg by. Leg by is a word is related to cricket. So in such a manner, you should acquainted with all the sports, not only the cricket and any important sport or tennis or else anything. You should be acquainted with all the sports information. And as far as the financial awareness, so in this examination they clearly indicated that the general and the financial awareness, that is the current affairs related to the financial matter, is a crucial point in this examination. So I recommend you that please concentrate on the economic page. So you should read current affairs from the last 1 year. Okay, the examination will be held in May, so you should cover all the current affairs from the June 2017. Okay, my dear friends, in financial matters there are a number of regulatory bodies like Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India, and IRDA, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority, PFRDA, Provident Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, and AMFI, Association of Mutual Funds in India. So it regulates the mutual funds in India. And SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, it regulates the share market in India. So you should acquaint it with all the information, and you should know the heads of their institutions. And there are a number of credit rating agencies are also there. For example, CRISIL, it's a credit rating agencies in India, and there is a international rating agencies also there. So you should be go through different magazines, and there is some terminologies related to the finance system. For example, as far as the Reserve Bank is concerned, repo rate, reverse repo rate, bank rate, SLR, Basel. So these are some terminologies related to the RBI, and like GDP, NPS, and GNP, and inflation, wholesale price index. These are some examples I am giving you that. And there are some economic concepts like GDP and GNP. Okay, you should concentrate all the things. You should cover all the things. Then because the general awareness plays a key role in because you need a less time. When you are very much acquainted with the general awareness, it takes a less time compared to the reasoning and the quantitative aptitude. So I request you to concentrate this part very well. Okay, and next coming to the, there are some mergers and acquisition will take place. For example, recently the State Bank of India has merged 5 associate banks into the State Bank of India. Like that, number of acquisitions and takeovers will take in the finance system. So you should concentrate on it. And there is recently the GST. You should be very much aware of the GST. Okay, there will be questions on GST certainly, and you should know the new awards. Recently the financial awards also will be given, so you should understand you should know aware of the various awards given and persons in news in economic related. So these all will be covered under the financial awareness. Okay, my dear friends, be aware of all the things and prepare well for the examinations. So we have all covered all the subjects. The first one is financial and general awareness, numerical ability, quantitative aptitude, and reasoning ability. And as far as the computer aptitude is also there. As far as the computer aptitude is concerned, you just have to know the basics of the computer, like MS Office, different operating systems, softwares, antivirus, and so on, and should know aware of the you should be aware of the hardware system also. Some hardware related questions also will be given. So there are a number of books in the market related to the computer basics, and go through it. You will be the winner. Okay, this is all about the syllabus and your job profile and everything. And this is the first aspect that I covered in this video. So first aspect is the basic information. So I have given you the basic information. So this is all about the notification details and your exam pattern and the syllabus. And now coming to the second and very important thing, how to achieve. So everybody is preparing, everybody is applying, so but we don't know how to prepare. So there is a huge competition in the nowadays. So how to prepare? So I will explain you some key points to how to achieve. So please note down these key points and try to implement this. Without implementation you can't do anything. So I'll explain you some key points how to prepare and be implement, and you will be the winner. Okay, the first and foremost thing, everybody has a fear, because there are number of fears. That is the main fear of every job aspirant is having, is that first is the fear of failure. So everybody thinks that if I appear this exam, can I win it? This is the first fear. So please, I request you that please don't fear. Okay, and the next fear is the fear of competitors, because the notification released for 8,000 odd, but the number of competitions will be in lakhs. It is the biggest hurdle in every job aspirant's mind. So I give you assurance that there are lakhs of people applying, but among those applicants, there are in lakhs, there will be fresh applicants. So they are writing first time. So they are not at all competitor for you. And the second one, number of applicants are applying only for just fun. That's it, because of by force by the parents or friends else. So they are applying. So they are never competitors for you. And there are number of absentees. If you observe in your examination hall, you will see 1 or 3 or 5 members at least there will be absentees. So think around the country how many absentees will be there. So don't fear of competitors. You just analyze the real competitors. Work hard. Practice. That's it. Nothing more than it. So don't fear. That is the first one you should be keep in your mind. And the second key point is believe in yourself. Without believing in yourself, you can't achieve anything. So self-doubt is very dangerous. Okay, so I recommend you that. So I'll advise you that believe in yourself. You're going to achieve this job. If you not achieve this one, this experience will help you in other examinations. There are a number of examinations which has the same syllabus. For example, Staff Selection Commission. Staff Selection Commission conducts various examinations like CGL, Combined Graduate Level Examination, and Combined Higher Secondary Level Examination, and examination for multitasking staff, and examination for stenographers. If you see and if you observe, the syllabus of those examinations are similar to this examination. You will see quantitative aptitude, reasoning ability, general English, and the general awareness. So these are the common topics. So this preparation will help you in other examination. If you fail, the fail is nothing but first attempt in learning. So failure is not at all the problem. Failure is the first attempt in learning. Okay, so my dear friends, don't afraid, believe in yourself. You are going to achieve this job. And next, have a burning desire. You should have a burning desire. Otherwise, not having burning desire, you can't achieve it. You should have burning desire. You should pay more concentration in this examination, so you are going to get this job. You should have a warrior mindset. When a warrior or a soldier, when he's in the war field, he has the mindset, that positive attitude. He is positive attitude, and his mindset is he thinks about the win. He never thinks about the defeat, and he goes forward. He never back. So that is the mindset of the warrior. So you should have a warrior mindset. So then you are going to get your destination. And coming to the action planning, and next key point is the action planning. Action planning I'll explain in two aspects: perfect planning and committed action. And I would like to mention that a famous quotation by the Mother Teresa, that he prays to the God that, my God, I promise that I am succeed, but I promise that I'm committed. I promise that I committed. So you should have a perfect planning and committed action. So you may win or you may not win in this examination, but you should committed. When you have a committed mindset, you will definitely win this job. Okay, so you should have a perfect planning. So planning, you should have a planner, and you should have a daily planner, how to prepare and what to prepare. Daily basis, you should cover all the 4 aspects. You should cover general English, you should cover quantitative aptitude, you should cover reasoning ability, and you should cover general awareness. You should in each day you plan it accordingly. Okay, and main important thing is be prepared for prelims and mains examination simultaneously. So don't prepare only for prelims and then prepare for mains examination. Is a great fault. You should prepare simultaneously, then only you will get this job. This is the main key point you should understand. Okay, and coming to the, you have to prepare a timetable, that is the planner. Okay, that should cover all the 4 aspects and computer as well. Okay, and coming to the execution of the planning, committed action. You should read, you should concentrate all these 4 or 6 months. You should have a concentration only on this examination. Okay, my dear friends, otherwise you can't get it. Daily read for 40 minutes for each subject. Have a 40 minutes and then take 10 minutes break, and then have 40 minutes of study or practice anything. Like that you should cover all the, so 40 minutes, and again repeat it, each subject. But you should understand the weak subjects and the strong subjects. You may be well aware of numerical ability, reasoning, but you are less weak in quantitative aptitude. So you should cover in which you are in weak. Okay, that's why you have to analyze yourself. What are your strengths and weakness? So that is called SWOT analysis. Okay, you should understand your weaknesses and weak subjects and strong subjects, and plan it accordingly. Okay, my dear friends, and the next and foremost thing is the time management is very important one. Time management, next key point is the time management while you are preparing, and time management when you are taking in your examinations. So the time plays a crucial role. You should not waste even 1 minute while you are preparing, and you should not waste 1 second while you are taking your examination. So I recommend you that time management is the key point. So time management, so time can be utilized when you are practice well. Okay, so practice all your subjects, then time will be saved, and utilize the time when you are preparing. Don't waste time. Okay, if you don't want to waste your time, the another key point is avoid distractions. So there are a number of distractions, there are a number of obstacles you will face while you are preparing. The first one is the mobile phone. Please kindly, I recommend you that the switch off your smartphone and keep in cupboards for these 6 months. Okay, don't use it. Don't watch, don't use Facebook, don't watch WhatsApp. Okay, avoid all the things, then only you will get this job, because there are number of competitors, there are number of real competitors. Okay, so avoid all the distractions. You cut the chatting. Okay, you cut friends, everything. You tell them you tell your friends that I'm preparing for the State Bank of India, I will be back soon. Okay, so if you have any urgent calls or any important persons, you just give them a time that I'm preparing for the examination, I will call you in the evening by 6 o'clock. Tell them, they understand it. Okay, then every day you call them at the 6 o'clock and speak them for few minutes and switch off the phone and keep in the cupboards. You should be assertive in such cases, otherwise you won't get this job or any job. Okay, as a job aspirant, your concentration and your work, your word and everything should be on the preparation, then only you get the you will achieve this one. And next, coming to the next key point is the vision board. Prepare a vision board. Vision board means take one piece of paper and write on that your goal. I want to become a SBI employee, and stick on the wall where you are going to study. So you have a I think reading room, so stick on the wall that so that it gives a lot of motivation to you. Okay, I want to become a State Bank of India, so that motivates you every day. So I recommend you that prepare a vision board and keep on the wall. Okay, and next, coming to the vision board, and next main important task is the visualization. So visualize your success and visualize that you are taking examination in a positive way, and just visualize yourself that you get all the questions that you have practiced earlier. Okay, and visualize that your success, visualize that you are working in a State Bank of India. So that visualization gives you a lot of motivation. Okay, visualization for only some time, not all the time. Okay, visualize your success, then that also gives you a lot of motivation to you. Okay, and next, coming to the appoint a mentor. The mentor or a guide or a teacher, whatever you call, appoint a mentor. A mentor may be your teacher, or maybe your senior, or a person who already achieved this same job. Okay, go to them, speak them, and ask for suggestions, ask for tips. Okay, if you have any doubt, consult them. So if you have a personal mentor, it will helps you to a lot. It helps you a lot. So I recommend you that appoint a mentor, and if possible, have a group discussions, a group study. So it will help you, it motivates you, but it should be fruitful group discussion. But you should discuss subjects, but not else other things. Okay, and the last and foremost thing I would like to explain that the consistency, patience. So consistency means there are a number of students or job aspirants are there, they drop